The girls literally fell off the face of the earth. There is no clothes, no phone calls, nothing.
Laura Bible and Ashley Freeman are teenage girls joined at the hip.
They were very best friends. They both were good students.
On Ashley's 16th birthday, Laura breezes out of her house to spend the night with her best friend.
She said, "I love you, Daddy," and I was expecting her to be home by noon the next day.
But before sunrise, the house goes up in flames, and both girls have vanished. One family will risk everything to find the girls.
People can't keep secrets forever. They can't.
It's Christmas break in rural northeastern Oklahoma. 16-year-old Laura Bible has spent nearly every day with her best friend Ashley Freeman at the Bible's farmhouse.
Laura and Ashley actually grew up together from when they were real little. They were very active. Ashley, she played basketball. Laura was a cheerleader.
The girls decide they want to have a sleepover, and they stop in at Laura's house on their way home.
It's about 7 at night. I was watching TV when they came pulling in the driveway.
Hey, Dad.
Laura said, "Daddy, can I spend the night with Ashley?"
It's her birthday, and I really
They was going to have their little birthday party and eat some cake and ice cream. What's a dad gonna do in a situation like that?
I can remember about 2:30 in the morning waking up, kind of like gut feeling that something's happened, but you don't know what.
It's a cold, dark morning when the volunteer fire department is called to extinguish a devastating trailer fire. Within minutes, Lorene gets an alarming phone call.
I asked her to sit down. She refused. I told her the Freeman house was completely destroyed.
He says they found one body. I said, well, what about the others?
We was very worried. We knew 4 people went to sleep in that house. There should be 4 bodies in it.
We said, are you sure? They're like, we're 100% sure there's no other bodies in here.
This gives the Bible some hope that Danny and the girls escaped.
The girls literally fell off the face of the earth. There is no clothes, no phone calls, nothing.
The next morning, Agent Nutter gets a break in the case in the form of some chilling news.
I was informed that Kathy Freeman had been shot, and that was the cause of her death. So we knew immediately we had a homicide.
It's the morning after a devastating fire broke out at the Freeman's trailer. As the Bibles rummage through the charred mess, Jay stumbles upon a body that the authorities didn't even know was there.
I looked, I immediately knew that was Danny Freeman laying there.
I don't know how the sheriff's department and the deputies missed it the day before.
When investigators tell them that Ashley's mother, Kathy, died from a gunshot wound, the Bibles are stunned.
Every scenario runs through your mind whenever you've got 2 dead bodies, a house burnt to the ground, and 2 girls missing.
Despite the efforts, the search yields no results, and investigators are stymied.
I searched 6 states, and I probably put on 200,000 miles onto my vehicle.
One day I had a flat tire on the van. One of the things that touched my heart, went down to the local tire shop. I said, Bill, I need to get a new tire. I walked out of there with a brand new tire and a $100 bill in my hand.
5 years have now passed since Laura Bible and Ashley Freeman disappeared in 1999.
And then,
Investigators have just learned that Jeremy Jones, a serial killer on death row in Alabama, may know what happened to the girls.
He said that Danny Freeman had owed some drug money and he went to get it. And Danny was difficult about paying it.
he killed a man first. He's the strongest one in the house.
Jones says when he went to leave, he was surprised by what he saw. 2 witnesses.
And they come running out of the house, scared dead. Right there. That's where it is.
Investigators make arrangements to search the mine shaft in Galena, Kansas for the 2 girls' remains.
We got a phone call from Jimmy Studer. Jimmy's very strongly that they think that he did it.
We were very optimistic when we went up there. I mean, cautiously optimistic.
In June 2005, 5.5 years after the girls went missing, investigators head to Galena, Kansas, and the search begins.
I thought by far this was our best opportunity, and it just did not work out. I went to the Bible family and told them we've searched as much as we can search, and we didn't come up with anything. That was very difficult.
The whereabouts of the girls remain a mystery.
This year, for some reason, it was harder. I have a 2-hour drive to work, and that's my time. I have 2 hours to cry. She's greatly missed. And sometimes it's a lot harder. But she's not forgotten. I need her home.
Every night, Laureen Bible flips on the back porch light, hoping her daughter will return home.